The Petroleum Industry Governance Bill is perhaps the most controversial to pass through the National Assembly. That explains why it has taken 17 years to be adopted. Once the President signs it off, Nigeria's most vital corporation, the NNPC, will be split to smaller entities. It's proposed that in place of the now giant corporation, two entities will be set up, the National Petroleum Company and the National Petroleum Assets Management Company. The two bodies would be placed under direct supervision of the Petroleum Regulatory Commission. The idea of the bill is to enhance transparency in the industry.
NNPC has been one organization that has not really been very transparent and accountable to the country. But with this fiscal bill that has been passed, we are hoping that we are going to begin to see, a transparent and an accountable oil and gas sector in Nigeria. It's going to open up the industry. It's going to make the industry less unaccountable and less intransparent.
For decades, the NNPC has controlled operations in the oil industry, and it has also been accused of being a den of corruption. Last year, an audit report uncovered $16 billion accruing from oil and gas exports were not remitted by the NNPC to the federal government. That's besides a separate audit by an audit firm, PricewaterhouseCoopers, that uncovered another $1.48 billion unremitted between 2012 and 2013. As such, Nigeria's petroleum industry has been struggling to attract investment, something this new bill seeks to change besides defeating endemic corruption.
There hasn't really been any serious investment in the sector because there has been this lull. Some investors, a lot of investors, even foreign investors, were not really clear as in what is going on in Nigeria, what's going on in the energy sector. There has been a lot of apprehension concerning the regulations and all that. But with the passage of this bill now, the petroleum industry in Nigeria is more or less having a direction. It's gradually going to take a shape now from what we see.
The petroleum industry is the most valuable asset in Nigeria, but it's the worst governed. That's why billions of dollars have been swindled, leaving the government with little revenue to execute development plans. And that's why the passing of this bill is such a popular move across the board. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.